pretty horrible, I'll be honest. No, all of the things that have been going on are really, really good. I'm just a little bit under the weather, so trying to rest up. It's been pretty full on the last couple of months. I'll be straight. So considering things went somewhat smoothly for the launch of PvP, trying to recoup a little bit here.
Yeah, I woke up a little bit sick this morning. I think tomorrow I'm going to be starting to feel it as well. So I think there's definitely something going around. There is in Australia. I don't know about where you are, but
I mean, there's this whole thing about all like kids getting sick in China. Like there's this run of pneumonia going around, and me and my wife both got sick on like the same day. So now I've been sick for like a couple of days now. Legitimately just rested up yesterday, but yeah, regardless, we're all kind of feeling it.
Yeah, COVID went through my work, and my grandmother got COVID and stuff too, so it might have eventually gotten to me. Who knows?
Nuts.
All right, first off, we've got some brand new leaks. They came in recently. They came in, what's the date on this? Today. So there were a bunch of new leaks today. We've got some really awesome images of the panda right here. And then we've got some nice renders of, well, not renders, but animations of the links. Very, very cool. But yeah, these Mozart skins are getting pretty insane. I'm going to assume this is an Arcos or an Arcalion, but I'm really loving all of these skins. And we will talk about blueprints a little bit later as well. There's some interesting information that has been put into the Discord. I love this. This is from a new Illuvitar, we can assume.
Yeah.
Don't know if that would be the stage 3 of the monkey, but for a new Illuvitar.
I mean, I'd imagine it'd be the stage 2. Like I can't imagine they'd go stage 1, stage 3, and then drop the stage 2, right? Considering they look somewhat similar, I think it makes sense to go stage 1, stage 2, and then drop it with. But I might be wrong here. I'll be completely honest.
And the next one we got here is actually really interesting. So we have a video of the battle board in action for the moon battle board, and you can see all the asteroids and things moving in the distance. Everything's working. I love how it looks like it didn't take them too long to get the battle board into this new environment. So it might be just as simple as them making the new environment and the game still works. And I think that's very exciting because it means it shouldn't be too bad for them to make new battle boards in the future as well. But this one in particular is pretty awesome. It's right up there. But you can see them all placed on the board here. I'm loving it.
Yeah. I really like that battle board.
This video has been going around all over Twitter. Everyone picked this one up straight away. I'm skeptical of this. I don't know how they managed to pull this off no loading screen, but they did. It's very seamless, but let's look at it now. Oof. It's actually wild.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
I'm excited to see what it means in the future. Is like, can you place these sorts of things in the region and teleport around the region? Like, what are the... I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen or if that's smart to do, but what are the possibilities that this sort of thing means? Is that we're getting new stuff in the game, right? It's very exciting. So let me just find the next bit. All right. So what we've got up next here is we've got Dimitri posting some images of the lynxes. I think these look really nice. Not a big difference from anything we already have that I know of. Maybe they are a big difference, but it's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to make that claim just because Dimitri's going to say there's a huge difference. And we're just going to... So yeah. Like, they look amazing. I'll just say that. They look amazing.
All right, so this is a huge one. When I said I was talking about blueprints, Nick said that we can mint blueprints in December. Now, obviously, this is confirmation. This is no confirmation of anything. But Nick has said he is confident in December. So we might be able to mint blueprints in the coming few weeks. And I think that's a pretty big deal. I think a lot of people have probably missed that. But yeah, so if you're super into blueprints, if you're super into land, then
I didn't realize that.
Really big deal for you.
I apologize. Yo, Crokies is Dimitri's in here.
Yeah.
I know we watch it sometimes. Crokies is streaming right now, actually. One of the Team Liquid guys. is streaming right now as we speak.
If you shoot me a link, we can have a look.
Yeah, for sure. What's the name? Probably take Discord off, right? So no one's seeing my messages when you open it.
I wasn't gonna. Oh, you sent it in Discord that
I
way.
sent it to you in Discord.
Appear.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Just 1 second.
I should probably watch that after this as well. So, Dimitri, what was that big difference in the lenses? What was the big change there?
There's a sweet ad happening. Woo!
Not much, yeah. Are we gonna watch him on that stream? Is that what's gonna happen?
That's what's happening right now.
It feels like progress.
Doesn't tell me how many viewers he has in this mode. Hold on.
320.
300.
No, I'm seeing 320, but yeah.
What? Why are we seeing different numbers?
Just probably refresh.
So I've just got like the base.
Oh yeah. Well, now it's just updated.
Here, we'll mess around with that.
Chinese internet is better, man.
Did he just start?
Potentially.
Dr. Gamer. Okay,
Are we gonna watch his first match? Nah, we're not.
Yeah, let's watch. You wanna watch a match? No.
It's gonna be 10 minutes. I mean, I don't mind.
Start of the game, so there's 4 power-ups here, and we have 4.
He's done his research
to bid for these.
I mean, we did kind of give him a lot of information.
Damage.
Hey Cholula, how Crystal, how's it going? We're watching one of the Team Liquid guys potentially play his first game of Illuvium, so we might as well.
Okay.
It's not an opportunity you get often. You just so happen to be streaming when he's.
Yeah, I just saw someone. Yeah, he's a Magic the Gathering guy.
Oh yeah.
It feels like you could actually just.
Game is a bit loud.
His game is a bit loud, man. You're reading his chat.
With a bad bid.
Yo, bro, turn it up a little bit. I can't hear it. Turn up the sound up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So round 1, 100 points.
Yo, love the accent.
Now I'm not a buy the expensive guy kind of guy. I'm a flood the board kind of guy. So give me 4 25ers.
Who gave him this deck?
I don't know.
What power up did I get?
This isn't one of the
that reduced
default
resistance.
Ones,
what resistance did I reduce? I've forgotten already.
He's running out of time. No.
Yo, he's not gonna do anything.
It was nature, right?
Here we go. Just want a tippo.
I have 9 seconds. Okay. No, I don't want you. I don't want you. Well, I do want you now because I'm going to run out of time. Right, send me. Give me 4 25 balls.
Oh, he's so screwed.
Opponent's in for 2.
He'll win this one.
You reckon?
After start a team.
This is why we flipped the board. Easy
Starter
win.
team's over? Alright. Easy man. Seriously have made the starter team better. They're pretty bad.
I mean, a lot of the feedback that we've got is that it is like it's easy for us where we've spent so much time on this.
Audio decrease.
Yeah, that's it.
But can we just make more starter teams and add them in?
It's not just about the starter team. Just like people
So you
need
get
to like
100 points per
because there's no
round.
tutorials. It is overwhelming. Like, how do you know
So
what you're
each of
making?
these,
How do you know you
cards
need to
down the
activate
bottom,
synergies
we
and
can only
stuff?
use each
Like, it
one
is hard.
once, huh? What it looks like. Where are my power-ups that I bought? That I bid for? I
Yeah,
only won
the
one of them.
The feedback on the chat is pretty positive right now.
We got outbid on one of them.
Yeah, someone said playing NFT games, Omega lol. I don't know what that means.
Like that's not a positive.
Okay. What's Omega
Give me
lol? Is that a thing? Am I getting
I'm ready
old?
to battle.
What's
Like, yeah, this guy's putting.
But opponent's got Earth, Bloom.
It took 2
Peter,
days. Yeah.
Bulwark, and I have
his camera's in an awkward
Affinity
spot.
for Earth and Bloom. Blast Fighter Bulwark. I've got Blast Fighter Bulwark, Empath, Affinity, Nature, Air, Fire. Okay, so maybe my build is not like specialized enough.
Yo, I've grown to love Phosphorus, man. The foul line is so good.
opponent got blinded by the fireworks, man. They went for the big homies.
Yeah, my new team is using the bird.
Nature,
I have a really
nature.
wacky way of using it.
I need to
Wild
optimize
fire,
mine still.
Water.
Mine still needs
Nature.
optimization. I need to put some stuff in to prevent 7 fire from wrecking me. But besides that, it does pretty well.
So if you
It destroys
stack one, you
empaths.
get
I'm just like making
additional
free
bonuses,
rank
huh? So we
points.
should just go all
Just
in
destroying
on
all the
nature
empaths
for
on ladder.
max health.
Yeah. I think
regen.
my team beats the impact thing as well.
It is max health and regen
Just
for
like
your
free
14,
rank.
but your nature
It's like the
units
easiest
get
way to get to go
a
is to make
bigger
something that beats
benefit.
empath.
Yo, you know what needs to be implemented?
130 points this
Survival
time.
mode with your team.
Well, that seems like
Oh,
easy
yeah.
265.
So you can actually play like casual survival mode, but with your team.
the
So you can actually
stoic
just
floor
learn.
ranks.
Because like learning how to play with this timer
And
is
this
pretty
game.
insane. It's
Tank
pretty cool.
Andy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a tank, man. Tell
put
me
the tank at the
something that's wrong
back.
with being a tank.
Nice.
Yeah.
Our nature is now up to 6.
You have to run around. He's fat boy.
Yeah, so they're going full earth, and we're going full nature. What is their benefit? Grit and resolve. Well, obviously, I don't know what that means. But
I was waiting for that.
instantly jump to the
I was
back.
waiting
They've
for
got
that.
loads, man.
I was waiting for it to be like, oh, I know exactly what that is.
Well, it was a good idea to
crap.
put my big guys in the back,
Holy
it
crap.
seems, or they would have crushed my smaller units.
He's still lost.
But these two guys are taking no damage. Yeah, they've got 7 earth bonus, and I've only got 6 nature because I obviously wasted some of my points on
What
air
the
and
hell,
fire.
Sandro? You
Oh.
lost 8 rounds.
The
Crazy.
tides do be turning.
Alright, we can stop watching. We know how this is gonna play out.
I'll be.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's cool to see. I mean, we'll talk about the liquid thing later as well.
So Lula thinks your idea about using your team in survival is really solid. So yeah.
I mean, it's obvious. Like for new players, build a team and then go and like just read what they do, try and test it out. So you're not playing against a time constraint. It's a pretty obvious thing.
So
It's
just
it's
here.
essentially trading mode.
So just here with the team, with Team Liquid announcement and everything, they have mentioned they will be a part of a promo Illuvitar sale like GameStop. So I think everyone knew that was going to be the case. But just a quick reminder that SRV2 payments will not be usable for promo collection. So if you're stacking SRV2, it's not going to be usable for discs. Well, these special discs. Sorry, you can use it for other discs. I don't care. Here we get into a really interesting post by Johnny, where he says that free-to-play is not connected to a land plot NFT and doesn't generate fuel. However, they'll have some small value generation measures in there to entice people to get into the game, connect a wallet, and potentially buy land. So they're thinking of implementing... Yeah, that's all good.
All right. Yo, guys, something's come up. I might jump back, but Scoriox is going to take the lead in this one. I'll jump back if I can.
Have a good one.
Peace.
So I just wanted to point out that Johnny's considering ways to actually add value to free land, where you can go in, play the free land, and still generate some sort of, I don't know what you're going to generate, maybe crypto of some kind, some sort of income. But he's saying it probably wouldn't be free, but it would be behind some sort of other paywall. So currently land is behind the paywall of buying an NFT. Maybe there would be something similar, like a $1 or $2 NFT you would have to buy to be able to earn a very tiny amount, or at least incentivize you to try and buy land in the future. So this might be happening. No, his wife isn't in labor, Crystal. It's actually literally the croaky thing. He needs to go help out and everything like that. That's the Team Liquid guys is pretty much his job. So I don't know if everyone expected. Hey, Sandra, how's it going, man? I didn't know you were one of my Scoriox supporters, so I really appreciate that, dude. And yeah, so what was I saying? And so he has to go help out all the Team Liquid guys and everyone else on the roster that's going to be streaming Illuvium over the next coming weeks. There's a lot going on in terms of PvP, and that's pretty much his job. So he's going to go make sure to help that out. So the next thing is this tournament message. Dimitri posted this. I know it's been floating around. I have no idea where it actually came from. It's probably from, I think we put out an article or something regarding Team Liquid. But tournament time, they're cooking up a $100,000 prize pool. I'm absolutely going to win that thing. And when I do, I'm quitting YouTube. I don't need the money anymore. I'm kidding. But I'm very excited to get involved with this. Sorry, I thought I posted that. So there it is. I'm very excited for that tournament upcoming. I'm excited for my tournament too, obviously, but I'm excited for that one as well. And yeah, I think that's a big deal. All right. Sorry, lost myself a little bit. Okay, next we've got a bunch of the announcements that have happened over the past week or so. The first one I've got for you is that before PvP actually came out, Kieran announced that they were giving early access to a bunch of people. Top 100 Arena, Top 100 Zero, and Top 100 Beyond players. Myself, I got it from Top 100 Beyond. I know that the day before, he started giving out even more, and about 450 people or so were playing before the official launch of the beta. So there was this as well. Where was that info? I don't know, Tallulah. I think it came from an article. I think Illuvium posted a Team Liquid announcement article on Medium or whatever it was, but I'm really not sure. All right. Next up, we've got this Illuvium X Team Liquid. So let's go through this quickly. It's a partnership. It's a partnership set to electrify the Web3 gaming world, sure. There will be a Levitas sporting the iconic Team Liquid style. I'm assuming in like medieval armor and swords and all that sort of stuff, which is going to be really, really awesome. Because I love that sort of stuff. I'm super into sci-fi and fantasy, but I'm very excited to see Levitas in suits of armor for sure. Why Team Liquid? They're legends with a legacy of excellence and innovation, much like what we stand for Illuvium. Our game resonates with them, and this collaboration marks a transformative moment for Web3 gaming. I've noticed that a lot of people from lots of different organizations are really getting around this entire partnership. Those that have not really been super into Illuvium in the past or haven't even looked at Illuvium before are just coming out and saying this is a big deal for Web3 in general. So I think that's very exciting. The full details are here. I'm assuming that $100,000 is going to be mentioned here. There you go, $100,000 prize pool. It doesn't say when or where. Upcoming streaming events for Liquid. Let's check that out in just a moment. Yeah, it looks good. So streaming events, we've got Twitch, Croaky on the 30th of December, which is today, obviously. Rakin on the 13th. That should say November. That's quite funny. On the 13th of December, Snooty Boo on the 1st, which is tomorrow, I believe. Saint Vicious on the 12th. Alan's Q TFT on the 18th. Broxa on the 13th. So two of them are on the 13th. That'll be a big day. Midbeast on the 5th. Bob Quinn on the 1st and 2nd. So there's two on the 1st. I like how he's doing both. That should be quite interesting. And then Sunback Club something on the 10th of December. What's bigger, Team Liquid or FaZe? I have no idea. I think the big difference between the two is a Team Liquid is a European esports org, and FaZe, what country is that? I'll quickly Google it. FaZe is a United States esports org. I don't know if that makes them bigger or smaller. They're just from a different place in the world. And typically certain parts of the world are much bigger with esports. So you'll find that although there probably won't be many esports orgs from Korea and those sorts of countries joining Web3 anytime soon or whatever, those are all the really major ones because the people in those countries, all of the viewers and the audience is really into esports. Whereas in the States and Australia and all that sort of stuff, a bit less so. All right, so next up we've got this, which is what we just went through. This, they implemented a minor balancing update for Arena aimed at promoting a fair and enjoyable experience for all players. Yep, there was a little bit of downtime. Very small amount of players might experience some issues starting a new game in the arena. We recommend restarting your game as the first step. There's the detailed patch notes. We can't really go through that. They're actually really comprehensive. The big thing you should know is that they brought down some of the strength of the basic affinities from the high end a little bit. They brought down the same for some of the... they didn't really do the same for the classes. The other thing was Mystic doesn't stack anymore. I kind of want to like do patch notes in every episode of the download, even for a tiny bit, but we'll see how we go with that. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys want me to do that for future episodes. Water regen, they brought it down and they fixed some of its stacking from nature that caused the health regeneration to stack weirdly. And not just that, but they fixed up the gauntlets as well, I believe. If I search gauntlet... No, I can't find it. All right, I don't know, but I heard they fixed the gauntlets and how broken they were. Let's just put it that way. All right, next up, we have the PvP announcement. And all this is, well, they announced PvP. I don't know what else to tell you. They announced PvP officially. It's on the Epic Games Store. We're trending as well, just behind Destiny. I'll show you more about that in just a moment. I thought Team Liquid was US as well, but I went on their website and some stuff, and I saw EU written around, but I could be wrong. Maybe they are US. I'm not sure. Explanation and patch notes are useful. We can go through them in more depth next time. I'm completely exhausted from all the streaming and stuff yesterday, so I don't know if I can do it today, but I'll try and do a good summary every week that I can bring up and talk about as they come out. So I'll go through that, and maybe I can even break them down more next week. So, Epic Game Store is in there. Overworld, if you have a beta key, pretty standard stuff. Be careful of phishing as well. So, all that. But yeah, the game came out on Epic Game Store, and a lot of people are playing it and enjoying it. I saw a handful of people had a little bit of issues and stuff. Am I transparent on the stream? That's really weird. What the hell? Is that just for me? Or can you guys see through me as well? Okay. So you can't see it. It's just my screen. All right. Sweet. The next one we have here is the Community Council was elected. And yeah, so Jaggerknight got the most votes. I got second most. Mission Pool, JP, Najafe, and Paz. So that is the new Community Council. We're actually doing a handover meeting tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, new council. Sync issues. Very weird. So new council, there were so many people that I really wanted to get on the community council from the voting and nominations and everything. So it's a shame we can only have 5. I will be pushing for a 7-person council in the future, I think. As long as I don't think it's going to like mess up with getting things done and too many cooks in the kitchen and that sort of stuff. But yeah, good stuff. I think it's a half decent council. I don't really have anything more to say on that. It'll be interesting. There's a few people that haven't been on the council before. Paz and Jaggerknight, it'll be their first time. Myself and JP worked together last Epoch, and Najafe, we worked with him a little bit because he was on the strategy council. So it should be a really good Epoch. Now we have the Team Liquid announcement from Team Liquid, and this is something I do want to spend a little bit of time on because I think it's quite interesting. With the GameStop announcement, we didn't have any of GameStop's main channels, or at least not visible to us, that promoted the partnership as well. And Team Liquid, with them streaming, with them posting this, a proper video, all the rest of it, this partnership feels a lot more coherent. It feels a lot more like a team effort rather than one person using another person's brand or vice versa. This feels like an actual united collaboration, and that really excites me. We are going to watch this video because it's actually a really good video to watch. So we're going to watch this.
Hi everyone. Today I want to share with you that Team Liquid is joining forces with Illuvium to collaborate on their auto battler game Illuvium Arena. Illuvium is an open-world exploration game of incredible quality and depth. As a part of this open world, there will be an auto-battler, which is where Team Liquid comes into the picture. We'll be limit testing and advising them on the PvP aspect of their game with the help of some of our players such as Broxa, Midbeast, Snooty Boo, and others. We've been incredibly impressed with the quality of the game from what we've seen so far. Illuvium has spent 3 years of working on it, and you can feel the AAA levels of care and attention to detail that they've given to this world. With their commitments to Illuvium Arena's competitive mode, we are confident that this will be a game that rewards skill and strategy, much like many of the games that Liquid participates in today. They will also be holding tournaments early 2024, and we'll be working closely with them to ensure their esports initiatives are heading into the right direction. We're launching our collaboration with a set of unique Team Liquid digital items, including avatars and character skins, which will help fund the prize pool for their first tournament. Illuvium enters early access today and is free to play, so check it out together with the rest of us. Enjoy!
He's a little bit robotic. I really love it. My presenting style is a little bit like my presenting style sometimes, so I love that. But yeah, so I especially want to repeat back what he said at the very start. So we're just going to rewatch it a little bit.
Hi everyone! Today I want to share with you that Team Liquid is joining forces with Illuvium to collaborate on their auto-battler game, Illuvium Arena. Illuvium is an open-world exploration game of incredible quality and depth. As a part of this open world, there will be an auto-battler, which is where Team Liquid comes into the picture. We'll be limit testing and advising them on the PvP aspect of their game with the...
So he said they'll be limit testing and advising them on the PvP aspect of their game. This is valuable. This is something that not a lot of people in Web3 or a lot of people in general get when they try to build out their game. And we're lucky that we have the connections and the opportunity to get insights from an organization like Team Liquid on actually improving the game as a whole. Now, we have lots of esports players and pro players inside the Discord and inside the community, but having another person as well, someone that's directly inside Web 2 in the way that Team Liquid is, advising and helping us build the game is an invaluable resource and probably the bare minimum, one of the best things we could have gotten out of this partnership, if nothing else. So I think that's very, very exciting. And if you missed that, I just wanted to point it out. He was dubbed. I mean, that doesn't shock me. Maybe he was dubbed. I don't know. It looked good to me. All right. So next up, we have this one. Kieran Warwick showed that we are trending on Illuvium. On Epic Games Store, sorry, just behind Destiny 2. I don't recognize two of these other games. I recognize Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Actually, no, I don't. I don't recognize it at all. But yeah, Illuvium is number 2. I don't feel like our branding really catches the eye as much as it probably should. I mean, it does okay. But maybe I'm being a bit weird about that. I like the idea of the logo being dead center, like in Destiny 2. What has GameStop done for Illuvium? We had the partner discs sale with them. Besides that, I think they sent out an email to all of their GameStop email list and that sort of stuff, but I'm not sure exactly. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, this is awesome. So, Ascendant Starter Guide, Illuvium Arena PvP. Here is the starter guide that Andrew put together. We're not going to go through it in depth because I don't want to take it away from it. You should probably watch it yourself, but let's listen to some of Andrew's marvelous voice.
And more, ensuring you're well equipped for the thrilling challenges of the arena. In Illuvium Arena, your first choice is between...
I love it. I love listening to Andrew talk. Anyways, that's actually a really good starter guide. If you have no idea anything about Arena, then that is a good place to start. I have a video coming out very soon. That's an even better place to go to after that. I cover some really good advanced and beginner strategies, beginner and intermediate strategies to help you get started with Illuvium. I've also got a team builder video coming out that goes through step-by-step how to build your team really efficiently and make something usable. And these two videos are going to make you way better at Arena than you would have been before. So I'm looking forward to getting them out, but this starter guide video is very good. The next one I want to look at is Artemis just dropped a new video talking all about the Team Liquid partnership. She does a really good job covering this. I'm kind of upset that I didn't beat her to it, but she got onto it real quick. She did a really good job.
But trust me, you are not dreaming. Illuvium just...
I actually love the way she opens this video. It's like the favorite opening I've ever seen in a YouTube video. Ready?
If I could pinch you, I would. But trust me, you are not dreaming.
I absolutely love it. That is like my favorite way anyone has ever opened a video before. But yes, if you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. I'll drop a link in the chat right now, and you can check it out a little bit later. And next up, we've got community discussion. We'll wrap up with these few things, and then we'll talk about Team Liquid a little bit more. This community discussion is really interesting. So firstly, rename SRV2. I like the way Zom is approaching this. I forgot to tick it up. But basically, he says don't rename it on the protocol layer. So on IMX, Ethereum, or whatever, it's still SRV2. That's fine. But what he suggests is on the front end, make sure it's a different name because it can be very confusing. So he has some really funny suggestions. Illuvibucks. I wouldn't do Illuvibucks, but something like, crystals or gems or something like that. I think would work great, and it would make it a lot easier to understand for anyone who's coming brand new into the ecosystem, and just easier to work with for those of us that are here already as well. Like no one wants to be saying, "Oh, I need to get some SRV2." They want to say, "I want to buy some gems. I want to buy some in-game currency or anything else, really." So I think it's a really good discussion. Hasn't been a whole lot of chat. I think everyone's pretty positive towards it. We want them to use ETH. Yeah, Blick just says it's not a big part of our ecosystem, so we don't really want to focus on it too much. And I think that's fair. But if we do have another in-game currency at some point, maybe they can be commingled in some way. I have no idea. But I definitely think it's the right step in the right direction. If it's going to be there, it should have a different name on the front end. So the other thing is, Drudo said right here, and tell me if you agree, save cameras on PvP Arena like Control 1, 2, and 3. So if you position your camera somewhere you really like, you should be able to save that as like a hotkey, and then you can go back to that at any point. I think that would be sick. Hopefully that's not too hard to do, but I think that would be a really good idea. I'll post a link of this as well. Go upvote this one, and we'll get this one going through council. I think this would be awesome. Just call it silver. Silver would be good, except one of the ranks is silver. Besides that, I actually really like it, but we move on. So the other thing is Team Liquid. I'm taking a look at their website now. So we can see all the different players for the different esports and things like that. What's interesting here is this one at the end, which is influencer. I don't know what that means, but they have a lot of Team Liquid influencers. How do I get on this list? Does anyone know? Sorry. But they've got a really great roster of influencers, and I don't know if all of these influencers are going to help stream Illuvium or what their job is at Team Liquid. It looks like they're just meant to like wear merch and look pretty or something like that. I don't know. But I really like the idea of there being so many people in this organization, and we can all work together as a team, giving feedback, playing the game, and all the rest of it. Scoriox just wants to go back to PvP. No, I've actually got a lot of other work to do at the moment. If you want to see the video I'm trying to make to get out tonight, I'll show you. Ready? Did it. I got them all in a thing. Yay. Anyways, TLDR, Team Liquid, a very exciting partnership, not just for the future of marketing in Illuvium, but for the future of the game, making it good, making it easy to understand and easy to play. We have some of the best people in the world, if not the best people in the world, now partnered with Illuvium and giving that opportunity for us to build, grow, and improve everything we're doing at Illuvium.